Alright, hello. I'm Blackstar. This is my YouTube channel. Hopefully you know that or strongly suggest it. Suspected it. Anyway, today I would like to talk about, let's go with diversity in comics. Can we start with, I like the idea of diversity in comics. I'm talking more POC characters, more LGBTQA characters, all that good, wonderful stuff. Can I also say, the company currently leading in that, let's say, department has made it feel so manufactured and fake that it physically hurts me? Is that something I could say? I was kidding. You're YouTube people. You have no power to stop me. I'm talking, of course, about Marvel, because what other company would I be talking about? They recently did Marvel Now, where they changed a whole bunch of famous characters to black or women characters. I mean, my hope is, in your heads, you already know why that's a bad, stupid, shallow, superficial idea. But since the other part of my head knows that's not true, I'm going to go ahead and explain it. Yes, they turned Captain America to a black guy. Yes, they turned Thor into a woman. And yes, Wolverine is currently having his place held by his daughter. That's all not going to last. If we learned anything in the last 100 or so years of comics existing, that kind of stuff changes all the time. And as for Wolverine, she'll probably be around for a while, just like her brother was in the position for a while. And then something will happen, and everything will go back to being normal. It's a slap in the face. Like, the idea is to tell women, POC, like, you can be these heroes too. But actually, you can't. Because in a couple of years, things are going to go back to normal. This is Marvel, not DC. They don't make lasting changes to characters that are working. This is very cynical. This already feels very cynical. I'm not that cynical of a person. I like my POC and LGBTQA characters. I just like them to be either original characters with their own identities, so they won't be replaced, or for it to not feel so fake, like so for attention, like turning a bunch of high profile straight white men into, let's face it, the other, doesn't make me feel better. Like, that doesn't do anything for me. And once again, I may be jaded. I think where it hits me the most is Iceman. Like, so many people are like, oh, it makes sense. I mean, it was the 60s. He was closeted. But yeah, right. So what? It's like the people who justify police shootings with with statistics about how 95% of the homicides are black male. I mean, like, let's ignore the fact that that's probably a fake statistic. Is that really what's going through the cop's head? Okay, a young black teenager, 95% of homicides are committed by black people. Better safe than sorry. Like, is that really what's going through their head? Or is it black person, shoot? I know, that's a really weird tangent to go on. But it's true. Like, true though it may have been that when Iceman was introduced, there were a lot of closeted people. I love Brian Michael Bendis. That is almost 100% not what he was doing. He was like, I'm about to leave this comic pretty soon. I'm gonna do something that makes an impact that no one can really change. Oh, I'll make one of the main characters gay. And that's what he did. And in a really dumb way. It's that kind of thing. It's like that kind of thing where it, people were abuzz about it. Like the news were like, "Oh my god, one of the core X-Men are gay." Like people were talking about it. They had that going for them, right on. But it's such a cheap move, and that particular one almost certainly won't be changed. But it's still such a cheap ass move. I mean, going through the list of X people and mutants, you can shake out like tons of gay characters, and they're all one crappy sob story after another. Some of them aren't even related to them being gay. That's not where the sob story is, but they all have a sob story. Like the list of positive gay characters is a small one in the Marvel universe. North Star being about the only one. But I digress. Marvel has very superficial diversity. And to truly understand that, you need to know that their first black female writer was hired, I think, last year. Like, that's the type of diversity we're working with, people. It's a shame. Because they do have some really good POC characters. I would say Miss Marvel and Spider Man Miles Morales being two great examples, but those are teen heroes and they have their own comics and it's fun times, but on the whole, they're not taken very seriously internally or externally. Marvel seems to have this thing where if a new hero is to be introduced, they start out very young. I don't know what that's all about. Like, you even have like middle-aged people getting superpowers and becoming superheroes. They're like the oldest they go is college level. I don't know. This became very scattered. I'll mark it in one of my scattered thoughts videos.